So, happy Mo Mondays. Woo! Woohoo!
I was ashamed and embarrassed. I was 45 years old. I've trekked mountains on 4 continents. I've hiked the base camp of Mount Everest. I've run 2 marathons. I've solo kayaked in the Queen Charlotte Islands. I was a very powerful, athletic, adventuresome, single, bachelor kind of guy. And I said, what the hell am I doing getting an old person's disease? So for a year, I lived the reality of denial. And I realized up close and personal that the denial was not just a river in Egypt. That's my worst joke.
I know I'm the kind of client you can talk into anything. One time I was in Mexico and I paid more for a Mexican blanket than the vendor wanted. I actually bartered him up. And that's because he told me his grandmother made it.
You see, I'm leaving my neighborhood, and at the time I'm living in one of the worst neighborhoods in the country. Anybody ever here familiar with Jane and Finch in Toronto? Anybody ever? Oh, there's a few people. Yes. We don't go there when we go to Toronto. Well, I'll tell you, if you're not familiar with Jane and Finch, it was voted when I was living there the #1 place most likely to get shot in Canada. So this is where I'm living. And I'm living in a house with 16 other guys. I rent a little room in this house. And if I stretch my arms like this, I can literally touch both sides. This room was more like a prison cell than a place you called home.
Midlife for me can best be described as a perfect storm. So here's what happened. The menopause from AG double sticks. Downsizing, mergers, acquisitions. For a while, the company names were changing so fast, I'd forget who I was working with. And then the big one, cancer. I was diagnosed with a very rare form of cancer called, get this, mycosis fungoides. Now really, who wants to go around telling everybody they've got a fungus? I might as well be telling them I have VD. At least they'd understand what I was talking about.
So the Mark to Remembrance and Hope is a trip to Poland and Germany to study the Holocaust firsthand. They take only 60 students from across Canada. You travel with survivors, and I was chosen to go. And because it's a smaller trip, it's actually subsidized. The money wasn't a problem, and I said, great, I'm going to do this. I had been interested in the Holocaust and the Second World War since I had read Number of the Stars back when I was 8 or 9. And to see it firsthand, I thought would be absolutely amazing.
Fantastic. Mo Mondays is something that we really need to keep injecting into ourselves. Keep it going, right, Brenda? Because it keeps us lifted up and inspired.
If you're happy and you know, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Beautiful.